This video is going to look at your 1C notes, how to write a 5-paragraph essay. We're going to look at the very simple format that a 5-paragraph essay has. Alright, quick review. What are the 3 different types of paragraphs in a 5-paragraph essay? We talked about it briefly at the end of when we talked about how to write a thesis statement, but let's just go ahead and, for the sake of making sure we're all squared away, review this. Alright, the first one is an intro paragraph. It gives background knowledge of material in the essay, and it has our thesis statement at the end. Okay, the second thing, and I'm struggling right now, the second thing is our body paragraph. It's going to explains points in our thesis statement used to defend your stance, one for each point. So if in your thesis statement you list 3 reasons as being the reasons that you're making that stand, you need to have 3 body paragraphs. If you list 6, you need to have 6 body paragraphs. And then your closing paragraph is going to restate the thesis, and it tends to wrap up the essay. Alright, an example of an essay outline. In our opening paragraph, we're looking at, maybe the question is, which is better, high school or middle school? And you talk about some background information, high school versus middle school, age, size, all that other good stuff. So maybe we get to a thesis statement. High school is better than middle school because you can drive, sports, and more fun electives. So from there, I would need to write 3 body paragraphs. My first one would be about driving. Driving allows you to get food along the way to and from school. I'm sure most of you get Starbucks or Chick-fil-A. And then you can enjoy your ride to and from school in a little more than on a bus. You get to listen to the radio and chat with friends. Body paragraph 2 would be talking about sports. There's nothing like Football Fridays, guys, especially here at Patriot, where we have a pretty good football team. The sense of community, pride in the school, and all of the camaraderie you get from high school sports. I know there are middle school sports here, but it's not the same, guys. It's just not. Our third body paragraph would be the fun electives. Where else are you offered the opportunity to cook Mr. Nolan's spectacular food and then bring it to him, culinary arts kids? Construction tech, weight training, advanced PE, comparative government, sociology, psychology, sports marketing. I can barely begin to scratch the surface of the awesome electives that we have here. So then lastly, you get to a closing paragraph where we restate our thesis. High school is better than middle school because you can drive, sports, and more fun electives. Blah, 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 blah. Very, very, very simple. Now, obviously, each of these body paragraphs will be a little bit longer. You might explain how getting food along the way makes your day better because you have your Starbucks, you don't sleep during first period, and your whole day is right, and blah, blah, blah. But you get into it a little bit more. Now, obviously, you guys are sitting at home watching a video. You're not going to get to try this as a table group. Alright, the essay question I have for you guys is the American system of democracy effective? Why or why not? That's an extremely open-ended question. I mean, essentially, there's yes, no, and you could even say maybe, really. But you can go either way, depending upon who you are. The big thing is you need to have reasons. So I want you to, again, go ahead and break it down as a group. Complete outline number 1 on your sheet or on your own. Remember, you're going to be writing a thesis statement, and then from there you're going to outline your essay. Go ahead and pause the video right now so that you can do that. Now we're going to move on to the second practice essay. On your own, we're going to look at a second question. We're going to go ahead and tick back again to 8th grade civics for you guys. What do you believe is your most important duty as a citizen of Patriot High School? Why? What is your most important duty as a citizen of Patriot, and why? Remember, you've got to defend this with a couple of things. 2 or 3 thoughts. Alright, so take some time. Complete outline number 2 on your sheet. That's not supposed to be as a group, as an individual. Complete outline number 2 on your sheet.